Hi everybody, it's Liz. Just wanted to check in and say hey. Here in Asheville, North Carolina. We are on day 4. Yeah, day 4 of snow days and schools cancellations and whatever. Which my New England friends are probably laughing, being like, "What's the big deal?" That's like any given day up in New England, where I grew up. However, down here, we're out of practice and we become babies about it, and it's hard. So there it is. I mean, just putting my kids in snowsuits multiple days in a row, multiple times a day, a couple days in a row, I was like, holy God, like this is something. So sending you lots of love to all the parents that have to put so many layers on your children multiple times a day just so they can go outside, which we all know is hard enough to have happen anyways under the best of circumstances. So anyways, lots of empathy coming your way. Also wanted to just have a moment before I got to my actual thoughts of the blog and yeah, this is what happens when you're home with your children for multiple days, where there's just wreckage. They're not even here. They're at the doctor's for my son having a checkup. But yeah, just sitting in the dirty table and squalor, ignoring all that so I can get this done and go on with my life. But anyways, just sitting in it. Okay, so what I want to talk about was New Year's resolutions. And if you are thinking about what yours might be, or if you even do it, it doesn't matter. And I just, this might sound kind of sales pitchy, and maybe it is sales pitchy, I don't know. But I just wanted to plant the seed or put the thought out that if you're thinking of putting a New Year's resolution out there, coaching really is the best thing I can think of starting the year off on the right foot. And having someone that's a non-judgmental, confidential person who can help have conversations and help you figure out what baby steps would work to get you to where you want to be is super powerful. And it doesn't have to take forever. It doesn't have to be this setting up thing of doing a gazillion sessions and having it take over your life. It can be just a few sessions that really kind of laser focus what you're doing and what your intentions are, and then just having someone be a cheerleader and a sidekick, and someone who's trained to ask powerful questions that get you really thinking about things on a deeper level, or even from a different angle that might kind of unlock whatever blocks you're having or limiting beliefs that might be lurking around that you don't even know you have around it, which is preventing you from making stuff happen, So it doesn't, honestly, it doesn't have to be me. It could be me, but just finding someone in your life that isn't family or friends, that is a professional, that has training in how to have these conversations, seriously can be a game changer. So when you're thinking about New Year's resolutions, coming up with things that, you might just feel deflated about by February is one choice. However, if you get kind of a team together, you might be amazed of how easy it can be and how fun it can be. Even if you're talking about, deep things, it can still be lighthearted and fun and just empowering, just to figure it out and go get it. And we all know the world needs more people right now figuring their shit out and getting empowered and making stuff happen to get this world and planet and whatever going in the right direction. So if you don't do it for yourself, do it for the world. And yeah, I thought just throw out a little plug in that of what coaching is. And if you don't know what coaching even means, it's pretty much one-on-one conversations that can happen in person, of course, but also just as effective, over the phone or over video. And usually around an hour-long sessions. Ideally, every other week is a really good time frame, just so that you can be building momentum and having accountability of talking about stuff, but also have enough space in between where the real magic happens, where you're incorporating these baby steps and kind of infusing these new attitudes and perspectives into your everyday, is when the change really happens. It's not necessarily the session. The session just kind of gets you pointed in the right direction. And get your mind pointed in the right direction so that you can kind of go back into your world and start subtly shifting things around, or hugely shifting things around. Depends on your style and how ready you are to jump in. So just putting it out there, sending love to everyone that might be snowed in with their kids, and getting a mindfulness testing ground of being with those little creatures that we created, and for multiple days in a row, especially when they're out of the routine and probably full of sugar and super exhausted because they're wimpy North Carolina kids who never walk in snow and walk around our house and are just ready to fall over, which is hilarious until they're throwing tantrums in the middle of the night because they're so overtired they can't even handle life. Anyways, good thing they're so cute. God love them. And hope you guys are well. And let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you're thinking about the new year, whether it's coaching or not. I'm just curious of how you're doing and would love to, hear from other grown-ups and that I don't need to make lunch for would be really cool. So, or, clean up after them and all the fun things about parenthood. So anyways, I'll stop rambling now. I hope you have a great day and let me know your thoughts. Thanks. Bye.